Welcome back, treyreactstoo families. I'm bringing y'all this special video today, recommended by YouTube from the channel known as W.A.D.E Concept. As the title of his video is called, Adin Ross is more of a threat to KSI and Misfits boxing than you think. So without further ado, family, please don't forget to like, comment, as well as subscribe, and turn on the post notifications bell so you'll never miss another upload, hearing my voice and seeing my face. I'm about to go big screen right now and get straight to it. And again, shout out to the W.A.D.E Concept.
Adin calls out Misfits boxing. Let's take a look at this. I know Adin is running brand risk boxing. He's doing down in Miami. Now, granted, you guys know I did not want to be a part of the second event because of kind of the stipulations around it. Everybody's doing their thing. I've learned in this scene, and shout out to W.A.D.E, sometimes it's better for me just not say anything, sit back and kind of control what I can control, unless things are like absolutely necessary to be said. I know everybody is doing events like this now. You know, HS is doing them. Adin's doing them. I know Dean just got back on his street fight event stuff. So people are doing their thing.
Dean,
you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Lately.
I don't have any beef with anybody though. At least I don't think so. If he makes it sanctioned, I'm on board, bro. 100%. I'm with it. All they'd have to do is go to the State of Florida Athletic Commission, get a license. You have actual coaches, testing, weigh-ins, all that stuff. It's a lot, but they can do it.
That's very interesting to put.
All his fighters,
especially for them to add.
Well, it's in Florida.
Like a deal like
and the Florida Commission is
streaming the
notoriously
boxing
known for being a little bit more.
So you know that's a big
lax,
step too.
Depending on where
especially with Adin Ross
fighting and what
the
the actual experience is. That's why a lot of the creator stuff is in Florida. That's why Triller was in Florida. They sanctioned Creator Clash 1 and 2, you know what I'm saying? And granted, Creator Clash did a way better job of like getting people ready and having actual training and, you know, medicals, but I think Adin would have the funds to be able to do it, yeah. But let's take a look at what Adin had to say about Misfits boxing here.
It wasn't KSI directly, but someone from Misfits talked mad shit about me. They were like, don't do Adin Ross's boxing event. It's like not gonna do good or some shit. Someone from Misfits said that. Kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But it's funny because Misfits also offered, they told someone from Misfits also said, yo, Todd, Age stream the prelims. Like, fuck out of here. It's alright, they scared, chat. Watch what Brand Risk Promotions does. Just watch. Just watch. It's cool, bro. I got this. I swear to God, I got this. Just know that Adin hears everything, bro. I swear to God, I got this. It wasn't.
Oh, man. Here's the thing.
That's true. That's
I
gonna
don't
be something
think
different.
that you want to make an enemy out of Adin Ross in the influencer boxing scene. Partly because of how many relationships he has
you don't want to make
with
an enemy
big
with Adin
names
Ross.
in influencer boxing. Also because Steak is a massive sponsor of Misfits. But it doesn't seem like, I don't know what was said or who was said what. It doesn't seem like anything disrespectfully was said other than, well, what did he say? Hey, don't do Adin's event. It's not going to do good. I mean, I don't know about that. But regardless, I would think that it was probably around the idea of HS Tiki-Taki. Was he not supposed to do Adin's event? If HS was supposed to do an Adin event and they told him not to, then that makes sense.
Thought he was supposed to perform on Misfits.
I was going to say this. It's not that Adin's events aren't going to do numbers. The motherfucker was pulling in like almost 300,000 concurrent.
Something like that.
He was pulling numbers.
Like the recent
It's just right now,
event.
without sanctioning, it probably is not the greatest look for a company like Misfits that, you know, does have sanctioning, But it's also potentially competition. I'm not saying that Misfits is scared of whatever, but Adin has the funding and the name value to be able to potentially put some stuff on here. And if he does get sanctioning, and it's Steak and Kick promoting Adin's event, or sponsoring, I should say, Misfits event, I'm pretty sure they're going to go with their own guy. That would be interesting to see like what would happen if Adin actually got sanctioning. Because Misfits is far and away more organized as of right now. They have structure. They have a great boxing mind there with Callie Sauerland doing some of their business. So this would be different with Adin, I think. It'd be a lot different. I don't think Adin would be able to compete with the sheer roster size, name value-wise right now, but he's got close relationships, man.
Get like a lot
with some of the biggest names in the industry. Let's say Speed wanted to fight or Kai wanted to fight, and Adin was like, and Adin did get sanctioning, right? That's the big thing. If Adin can get sanctioning, this could be something real, and they got like a legit real event. And they, it would be a lot.
I feel like if Adin could land like a big name, like maybe like a ex-UFC fighter or somebody of the same caliber, like a Jake Paul and KSI in the realm of like big social media content creation, like what he was saying, like not KSI, but Speed, you know, Kai Cenat and all of them. Like if you could land somebody like that or like a UFC fighter and like promote them to like how KSI did with like a lot of these other boxers as well as himself, I don't know. It could get interesting very fast, especially the way that he's talking about how management is being settled between Misfits Boxing and Steak. So I'm about to keep it going and not pausing no more. So
be a lot of stuff. You got to get the venue. You have to be able to promote it. You have to be able to have the right people in place, security-wise, all that stuff. It would be interesting to see if those guys, if they did want to fight, and it's a lot of ifs, if Adin could get them on board. The only thing I don't think Adin will have trouble with, or I should say the only thing, but one of the things I think he'd be very good at is the promotion of it. He's got a team over there. They do a great job as far as like putting eyes on the
mass boosting.
I don't think they need much help with that. Maybe just some video editors, or someone said the Blood Brothers potentially. Outside of that, man, this could be interesting if Adin really commits to it. I don't know how committed he is to making this a full-fledged promotion. More so than just like, hey, let's once a month do a fight night here in the warehouse. But if he commits to it, there's a lot of money on that side, and money solves a lot of problems.
True,
Here's an interesting thought too, man.
As long as you talk dollars, it makes sense.
Fix influencer boxing, at least with the whole issue with pay-per-view and not being able to generate a pay-per-view audience. One of the big things I always thought would help is if you could stream the fights free on YouTube and try to recoup the value of what you would get from pay-per-view with loading the card with advertisements. You saw Creator Clash try to do something like this, but could be interesting to see because ticket sales would be massive. Some big brands being involved, even though Adin is brand risk promotions, that's the issue. But it would be the first test in seeing like how could you recoup value if you even needed to, because I know that again, Steak being a massive financial backer, but how could you recoup value with the free model using more advertisement money and using more in-ring advertisement, or like someone like myself on commentary reading the ad read, or I don't know. I think it could be interesting. That's the way I think it's the best way for influencer boxing to go. The only problem is the media platforms that would put on these events, like a YouTube or a Twitch, usually don't like promoting fighting as a company, right? YouTube has an issue with putting boxing on and throwing ads on and having it live because of the potential issues that come from it. So Kick might be the one place where that would work. A guy like Liam Chivers would know a lot about this. I bring up Liam because I've talked with him about this many times. A guy like Keemstar would know about this. Somebody with knowledge of how to put on this event for free on Kick, on Adin's channel potentially, but also have some advertisement in the back end to bring up value and recoup cost. With the financial backing he has, if he got sanctioning, if he did it right, could be very interesting because we don't have a real hardcore US base for influencer boxing like we do in the UK. If Adin came out and checked all those boxes and did it right, you could plant the flag in the ground and be like, here's the X number of whatever that we're doing over here. We'll see.
He could even soar past Jake Paul.
I think it would take him a while. Do you think Adin will have to host these events in his warehouse or an arena? Well, that's the thing. If he really wants to get sanctioning behind this, like somebody had said earlier, then he's going to have to do it in a public place, right, in a venue. That's only because you need to have the ring inspected, right? It needs to be a certain qualification on the size of the ring, the ropes, what the ring's made out of, all that. It's all going to lead to a forbidden door type thing. Well, here's the thing. It seems like there's another part of this that I think people miss. Listen to this.
Directly, but someone from Misfits talked mad shit about me. They're like, don't do Adin Ross's boxing event. It's like not going to do good or some shit. Someone from
Brand on
Misfits said
somebody's
that.
downfall is crazy.
Crazy, I'm not going to lie. But it's funny because Misfits also offered. They told someone from Misfits also said, "Yo, Tav, age through the prelims."
That right there sounds like a Mams Taylor thing. I'm not gonna sit here and accuse, but that seems like something Mams would do, which is smart business, by the way. And I know that Mams,
talking down to
somebody,
somebody,
that Mams has communication with
business
Tav,
for
because
their business
remember when
to
KSI
succeed.
did the stream with Adin, they got Jake to come into the stream. Someone was telling Tav to take Jake out of the stream while they were there because it was KSI's time and Jake shouldn't. And fair play. I think that was Mams. So I assume that they've already had some communication there. And I don't think Kylie Sauerland is like reaching out to Tav and being like, hey, what's going on? That's probably Mams. Which again, this is the thing that he offered Keemstar with Happy Punch. But let's be honest, Adin can do this by himself. Which I get Mams trying to make that a working relationship and offering him the prelims. But Adin's also smart to say no. Mams saying don't do the event is completely fine as well. If you're going to fight on Misfits and Mams wants that, whoever he was talking about, Mams wants that event to run on his, or Mams wants that fight on his event.
They also
of course he's going to say, don't go and do Adin's event. As he should. He's trying to host the biggest and best in influencer boxing. It's business. All right? It's business. It just told Adin that KSI's manager told him to take him out the call. Okay, yeah. So cue the Mams Taylor tweet. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be coming. But there's that, man. Listen. long story short on this whole thing, it is interesting. It'll be interesting to see if Adin, how far Adin wants to go with this. Because he could really make a wave. He could. And again, it's because there's already interest around it. He's done 2 events, and I don't know what the numbers have been on the one I was on. The second one did crazy good as well. People enjoyed it, from what I heard.
Between Keemstar
Even though, again,
and
I would rather see safety protocols be put in place, which I hope, with him saying he wants to get sanctioning done, will be the case. But competition breeds excellence, man. And right now, Misfits has had a stranglehold on influencer boxing. And that's because they've done, for the most part, the right things, right? They've checked all the boxes. They've been consistent. They put on good events. They brought names in that helped the events. They did the prime card. All of that was great. But now they're left without any competition. And sometimes what pushes you as a company, as a brand, is that new
competition.
Hot thing people are talking about, whatever. This can only be good, right? I said the same thing with Kingpin. I said the same thing with Creator Clash. I'll say it here. Competition breeds excellence. And influencer boxing competition is great. Yeah, Adin had upwards of 300K on both streams. That's pretty good, man. For a warehouse, not pretty good. That's really good. For a warehouse fight night, really good, man. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All I know is if you are going to go to war, you're going to need a big backer, and Adin has that. If it's war, then let it be. I don't know what happens, but guess we'll find out.
So that's going to be the end of my reaction to the W.A.D.E Concepts video. W.A.D.E Concepts video, as well as his channel, is going to be linked down in the description down below, as well as a play card going throughout. But if y'all watch all the way through, family, please don't forget to like, comment, as well as subscribe, and turn on the post notifications bell so you'll never miss another upload, hear my voice and see my face. And if y'all want to send me videos to react to and or music to react to or something to talk about, send to my reaction page right here at treyreacts. As well as follow me on my main page, because I show love and support to people who show love and support to me right back. Follow me on my main page right here at Trey vs. Dre 30. And tap in with me on my TikTok page, because I am on the road to 10K, family. My TikTok page is going to be at the bottom right here at Trey303023. And my business email inquiry is going to be right beside me. But before I go out and head out of here, family, I do want to ask y'all a quick question. Do y'all think Adin Ross could overlap everybody and become the new face of influencer boxing? Because I mean, with him being a part of Kick, and then Kick becoming like a new way of streaming and stuff like that, and being on par with like Twitch and YouTube streaming platforms and stuff like that, I don't know. But like I said, family, y'all let me know in the comments. But I do got another banger video for y'all tomorrow for Friday, so I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Treyreactstoo, family. Peace.